Kevin Love re-signs with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I hope this didn't surprise anyone because it was pretty obvious that this was going to be coming from a while back. If we look at this, it was pretty obvious for multiple reasons. The things that the Cavaliers have to offer and the things that he wouldn't have gotten if he left. His only destination was really going to be LA. But Cleveland obviously made it to the finals without Kevin Love, who unfortunately got injured, and Kyrie Irving, who got hurt in the first game. Still managed to take 2 games off him. If he leaves Cleveland, just based off the showing that Cleveland had and what LeBron did in the finals, you're not finding a better scenario to win. Logically, if you get Kyrie Irving back, granted, if he stays healthy because he's had some injuries concerns, and Kevin Love comes back healthy, you got a great scenario to win. Cleveland offered you max contract, so obviously you got your money. So if he doesn't re-sign with Cleveland, you got to ask yourself, why. It would be for all the wrong reasons that are not basketball related. I know he lives in LA, but you got to the finals. You were 2 games from winning. You weren't there. What more can you ask for? You're in the cream puff Eastern Conference. You're going to be an all-star. As long as he's playing, he's going to be an all-star. You don't have to worry about really exerting yourself too much because we've seen with LeBron and his Miami Heat teams, it's really not about the regular season, especially in the East. You're going to coast, and LeBron wants to coast. He understands that when it gets time for the playoffs, all that talent that he somehow manages to accumulate on every single team he has been on is going to show itself then. It's really about preparing yourself mentally, physically, gelling, understanding assignments, defensive assignments, offensive assignments, finding your roles, and then when the playoffs come, killing teams. And if you're in the East and you're a number 1 or number 2 seed, the habit the last few years is you're probably going to play a team that might be below 500. You're not going to kill yourself getting out of the East the first 2 rounds. In the West, Golden State almost lost to Memphis. The West is a death trap. I don't know who the hell would want to play in the West if you're trying to win championships, if you got the ability to play in the East with a great team. If you take the 7 or the 8 seed in the West, you put them in the East, they're probably contending with Cleveland to get out of the East. The West is that good. You don't have to worry about being an all-star in the East. You don't have to worry about winning in the East. You don't have to worry about playing with good talent in the East. You don't got to worry about exerting yourself in the East. You got your money. So if you don't re-sign with Cleveland, they're going to be asking, why didn't you? And all the answers they're going to come to are for all the wrong reasons. They're not basketball related. It's not about your jump shots. It's not about your post game. It's not about your rebounds. It's not about your lack of defense, which was something that you saw Tristan Thompson brought to the table in his offensive rebounding, although they're both great rebounders. So for Kevin Love, you got to avoid that shitstorm. You got to re-sign with Cleveland. And he did. Now, if they had won, I don't necessarily know that it gives him more of a reason to leave because it goes back to you won a championship. Are you really going to leave that behind just to, go to LA? I know LA is rebuilding and they're doing a great job of that, but you don't take a sure thing if you're a true basketball player that wants to win. You don't leave that behind. Now, maybe he resigns for a 2-year max contract. He waits for the NBA salary cap to really kick up in 2 years, and then he resigns for a 5-year, fully loaded contract with, the Lakers have no problem dealing people to get marquee players like that. Maybe you do it then after you've won off a few more championships and you feel like, you can do it somewhere else. And that just might have fit Kevin Love. But right now, you can't leave Cleveland. You can't do it because it would have been for all the wrong reasons. And you don't want to be that guy that gets crucified for making a choice. You don't want to do it. But this is my opinion on this. I thought it was really obvious he was going to re-sign with Cleveland. You don't want to be a bickering little girl and saying, I didn't get the ball enough. The team's winning. If you're all about winning, you stay. But that's my 2 cents. If you guys have an opinion, please leave the comment down below. I want to get into discussions about stuff like this. I like hearing other people's points of view. And that's what this channel is all about. So, hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And I'll see you guys later.